Okay, here we have our third example. The steps are not listed for us, so we can work through them, and we'll just talk about them instead of check them off as we go. Our first step is to set it equal to 0. If it's not equal to 0, none of this works. The one term I have out of place is my 11x. It needs to go right here at this point. So we have 3x squared, but when I cross that equal sign, it turns to negative. It changes sign. If it was negative, it would have been positive, but because it's positive, it needs to turn to negative 11x. My negative 4 stays as it is, and it is equal to 0 because nothing is left there. Second thing I need to do is identify and factor out a greatest common factor. 3, 11 are prime numbers. 4 is not. 3 does not go in that. So there is no greatest common factor. So I don't have to worry about that. Greatest common factor is taken care of. I can go straight to doing the box method. I'll go ahead off to the side, do my box. First term, first box. Last term, last box. Now, to figure out my peanut boxes, I'm going to take my negative 4 and multiply it by the 3. Negative 4 times 3 is negative 12. And I need to factor that negative 12. Always start with 1. 1 times negative 12. 2 times negative 6. 3 times negative 4. You can see here they're going to start repeating, but I need to keep them because I need 4 times negative 3, 6 times negative 2, and 12 times negative 1. Those are all my factors. I am going to see where they add up to negative 11. So I need to add all these up, and I really only need to add them up until they equal negative 11. 1 plus negative 12 is negative 11. This is the only one I need. And of course, that had to be the one I messed up writing. That is a 1x, and that is my negative 12x. Now that I have my peanut boxes filled up, GCF on the first column, only thing they have in common is an x, makes it a little bit easier. This is going to be 3x to get my 3x squared. This has to be 1. 3 times what gets us negative 12? That would have to be a negative 4. Check it with the last one. 1 times negative 4 is negative 4. We are good. No GCF at the front. We can go ahead and just write out our factors as they are. 3x plus 1 times x minus 4 is equal to 0. After I have my factored form, I can go ahead and set each side equal to 0. Set each factor equal to 0. First factor is 3x plus 1 equal to 0, and x minus 4 equal to 0. This happens to be a two-step equation. I have to subtract 1 from both sides, and then divide both sides by 3. X is equal to negative 1/3. And now for this one, we have to add 4 to both sides. X is equal to 4. So I have x is equal to negative 1/3, or x is equal to 4. Just to clear things up, this right here is standard form, and this is factored form, the second one where we have the parentheses.